Hi my honeys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's been a million years. I am so glad to be here with you guys once again. I know that it's been about a week or so that I have actually uploaded a makeup tutorial for you guys. Before we actually keep going, once again, there's construction outside my house. So if you do hear that, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try my best to just talk over that. But I did bring this eyeshadow look for you guys, of course, using the brand new Colourpop Cosmetics, their Orange You Glad palette. You guys, this palette is so pretty, and this is definitely the palette that I did use today to create this eyeshadow look for you guys, which it is definitely really orange, which I am not mad because I personally really do enjoy orange colors just like this. I've actually been seeing Colourpop coming out with a lot of, how do you say it? Chromo something? Oh my god. If I remember the word, I will put it right here for you guys. They're coming out with a lot of palettes with just one color. This one, of course, is all orange. They have also a strawberry one, I believe. So they have different little palettes that they've been coming out with that look just like this, and I think they run for $12 each. So definitely not a bad price point for this palette. You do get 3, 6, 9 eyeshadows. You get 9 eyeshadows in this palette for $12, and you guys, it looks so pretty. I am in love, obsessed. I really do hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Of course, we're only going to be focusing on the eyes for today. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Sandi, and I am really consistent with uploading these past few months. I've been uploading at least 3 times a week. So let me just fill you in really quick. If you are not interested to know my life and you just want to go into tutorial, I will add the stamp right here to the time so you can fast forward to that. So I couldn't really do a chit chat get ready with me with the eyeshadow because the construction is really loud, and so I didn't want to do that, so I did a voiceover for you guys. Past few weeks, you guys, I've been to Chicago. I just started doing eyelash extensions again, so I'm currently at a studio, so I've been moving my stuff around. I've been moving my makeup room around and trying to fit all of my stuff to my liking and how I want things. My setup right now is not currently what I want, so I'm definitely going to be moving some stuff in the next week or so. My goal is to still try to upload for you guys at least 3 times a week. If not, then I'm probably just twice a week, but my goal is definitely 3 videos for you guys. So I'm sorry that I've been away. I know a lot of people don't like when YouTubers apologize on here, but I know that if I've gotten a few messages and you guys were like, girl, are you okay? Like, how come you're not uploading? So it means so much that you guys actually care that I haven't uploaded, which is insane. I love you guys so much. I have a little basket right here that is full of makeup that I actually want to play. I also got the new Anastasia foundation for you guys and the setting powder as well. So I'm going to be filming that video tomorrow for you guys, and hopefully that is up by Thursday. That's my goal. So of course, if you're not subscribed to my channel, do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe, and also hit that little notification bell which notifies you every single time that I upload a brand new video here on YouTube. Let's go ahead and start with the tutorial, guys, and then towards the end of the video I will give you guys my final thoughts on the palette. So I hope that you enjoy it. See you guys in a little bit. Look who's back, you guys. My Urban Decay Eden Primer. I am so excited. I want to go buy a new one. I'm using my Sigma concealer brush, the F75. Remember, use code Sandi for 10% off. And then I'm going into my Morphe brush to just blend out the concealer. I did get this in a set, so it does not have a number, but if I find it, I will link it down below for you guys. So here we have, you guys, the Orange You Glad palette by Colourpop Cosmetics, which contains 9 new eyeshadows, which runs for $12 for the entire palette. It does have 6 mattes, 2 metallic eyeshadows, 1 pressed glitter. And the first shade I'm going to go into is called Rise and Grind, and it's a nice matte vivid orange. And I'm using my Morphe M433. So I'm going to just place this right in the crease of my eyes, and then I'm going to buff out the color towards the inner and outer corner as well, but mainly going to focus this in the crease. So I did notice, you guys, that with this eyeshadow there was a little bit of patchiness towards the crease of my eye, like towards the inner corner with this eyeshadow, maybe because it's so bright and vivid. You know, I always keep it 100 with you guys, so I did want to point that out and let you guys know. But of course, once I blended all the other colors together, you can't really see it anymore, but that's the reason why I kept going back and forth trying to blend that out. Now, to blend out Rise and Grind's edges, I'm going to go into Creamsicle, which is a nice matte peachy orange, still using my Morphe M433, one of my favorite brushes to use. So we're going to go ahead and just blend out any harsh lines. Remember, you guys, when it comes to eyeshadow, you never want to see where it started or where it stopped. You want everything to be blended really seamlessly and blended to perfection. So seriously, just take your time when it comes to eyeshadows. I know a lot of people struggle with blending out their eyeshadows, but trust me, sitting there for an extra 5 more minutes or less, you know, to blend out that those creases, you guys will really see an improvement in your eyeshadows. Now, you guys, to blend out Creamsicle's edges, I'm going to go into the color Zested, which is another matte pale apricot color, and we're going to hit this mostly towards the brow bone. Now, instead of going with something more shimmery on the brow bone, I do want to completely keep it matte personally. Remember, you guys can always do whatever you want. So I'm still using my Morphe M433, and at this point, you guys, I do go back into Creamsicle, I go into Rise and Grind again, and then back to Zested, but always remember to clean your brush. So I do have a napkin next to me where I do swirl my brush in and dust off any of the previous color that we used. So this is the point right now where you really need to sit here and blend everything. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the color called You Peel Me. I absolutely love these names. It's a nice matte mid-tone rust. It kind of looks like a dark orange brown. So I did also notice that with this color, you definitely have to build it up to get that darkness and that intensity. So just an FYI, and I'm still using my Morphe M433 brush to apply it. But overall, you guys, these eyeshadows are blending really well together. They are super creamy, and you can honestly layer these eyeshadows with absolutely no issues. And it's really honestly easy to use. I feel like anyone can really use this palette if you are a beginner to makeup, or even if you are a advanced makeup artist. I feel like you can really play with this palette with absolutely no issues. Now, I know we did hit a little bump on the road with the first color because it was a little patchy, but then once you start to layer and build up with the other eyeshadows, you honestly don't get that problem anymore. The eyeshadow look is giving me, it's kind of reminding me, I don't know if when you guys grew up, but my mom would always buy those ice cream popsicles that are orange and have vanilla ice cream in the inside. It's the vibe that I'm feeling after these eyeshadows, but they definitely are blending really well together, and I am really in love so far. Okay, so I'm going to go back into my Urban Decay Eden Primer, and I'm going to start to cut my crease and turn it into a half cut crease. I'm using my Morphe M170. It's an oval lip brush, so it's considered for the lips, but I use it to cut my crease sometimes. So go ahead and cut your crease. You can definitely do whatever you want. You can do a half cut crease, you can do a cut crease, whatever your little heart desires. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick up the color called Squeeze Me, which is a nice yellow orange with some gold in it as well. It's a metallic eyeshadow. So I'm using my MAC 248, and I'm only going to place this in the inner corner of our eye, and then we're going to go ahead and take it out towards the outer corner. So the reason why is because I kind of want to focus the main glitter shade, which is called Clementine, and I want to place that in the center. So when placing a nice metallic shadow, you guys, towards the outer corner with a matte, I just feel like it blends really well with any glittery shade that you're going to apply in the center, and it's less harsh to blend out towards the outer corner. I've done that mistake before where I use glittery eyeshadows towards the outer corner, and then when I try to add a matte shade next to it, it's really hard to blend. So I always like to use a metallic eyeshadow, which is more softer and less glitter, and it just helps to blend out the mattes towards the outer corner once you are ready for that step. So that's a nice quick tip for you guys. Now it's time, you guys, for the start of the show. I'm so excited. So I'm going to go into the color called Clementine. Hopefully I'm not butchering that, but it's a nice orange glittery eyeshadow with some copper flip in it. And you can also use your finger if you like, or you can even go in with a glitter adhesive. I personally didn't go with either or. I still applied it with my MAC 248 brush with a little bit of setting spray. But I also did notice, you guys, that it did create some fallout, so I think I would have gone in with some glitter adhesive, which would help keep the glitter in place. But I will also say that it actually did last, so it looks really great. Maybe like if you don't want that, like if you're gonna be wearing like, you know, eyelashes, you definitely don't want any fallout to sit on top of your lashes, so I would definitely recommend that. I wish I would have done that, but I was just really excited to get in. But as you guys can see, it lays really pretty on the eye. It is chunky, so I would probably go back into a glitter adhesive and set that first and then place that on top, but it still looks really pretty and it blends really well with Squeeze Me. Now you guys, I'm going to go into my EB21 brush from Sedona Lace, and I'm going to be picking up the color called You Peel Me, which is a darker shade from the palette, and I'm going to just smoke my top lash line. Then I'm going to go into Blanca Flor Mink Lashes in the style Perfecta, which is a nice wispy set, and the reason why I went in with this set is because I really want the eyeshadow to pop, so I went with a more lighter lash. Now to blend the lower lash line, I'm going to go back into the shade called You Peel Me in my EB21 brush and start to smoke out my lower lash line. Then I'm going to go into my Morphe M507 and pick up Rise and Grind again and smoke that out. You guys, I really couldn't help myself. I really wanted to go into the color called Mimosa Mami, which is a nice matte bright red orange, and I'm going to just blend out the color Rise and Grind. Now, since I really want to keep my eyes looking more fresh and light, I'm going to go into my matte CHROMAGRAPHIC pencil in the shade NC15 into my waterline, which is going to make my eyes appear a little bit bigger and more brighter. Okay, you guys, I went ahead and finished off my face makeup. Now for my inner highlight, I'm going to go into my Morphe M431. It's a pencil brush, and go back into that shade called Clementine, and I'm going to brighten up my inner corner, but just a little bit though. Then taking my Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced, and I'm going to just coat my bottom lashes. For my lips, you guys, I'm going to go into my Morphe lip pencil in the shade Bite Me. And then for my lipstick today, it's going to be a liquid matte lipstick from KYLIE Cosmetics in collab with KOKO Round 3. And it's in the shade called Allergic to Bullshit. I absolutely love this color, you guys. And honestly, it lasts a very long time on me. I know that some KYLIE lipsticks can come off very drying. So their velvet ones are honestly another better option for you if your lips get really dry. Or you can even apply a lip gloss on top of this liquid matte lipstick. So there's different ways to really make it comfortable on your lip, but I absolutely love this color. It's so stunning. Alright guys, and that is it for today's eyeshadow look using the Orange You Glad palette by Colourpop Cosmetics. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are, and speaking of thoughts, let's go ahead and give you guys my final thoughts on the palette. Alright my honeys, so if you made it towards the end of the video, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my final thoughts on the eyeshadow palette. I feel like throughout my voiceover, I was kind of giving you guys already my hints and what I like about it and what I don't like about it. But overall, you guys, I'm really loving the palette. I feel like it looks super pretty and it performed really well, to be honest, except for like the beginning of the first color that I did place, as I kind of mentioned throughout the voiceover. But other than that, I feel like all of them really blended out really well together, and they just work really well. Like, I'm really impressed by like how all of these eyeshadows really blended out really well together. For the most part, I feel like I digged into mostly all of them except for this little guy right here. I did go into this one towards the lower lash line, but I wish I could have played with it a little bit more. But maybe I'll create another makeup look for you guys with using this palette, or maybe if you guys want me to play with a different palette from Colourpop, definitely comment down below and let me know which one you want to see here on my channel. But I think definitely, guys, this palette is only $12, so I feel like it's a really, really good price point for this palette. You also get a really nice, decent mirror, and you get 9 eyeshadows, and I am obsessed. Just in love with this eyeshadow, the way that it just looks right here in the center. It's just perfection, and I am in love. Hope that you guys are obsessed too and that you really enjoyed it. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you for being so patient and for checking in on me, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Besitos, los quiero mucho. Adios.